When I first started working with Adidas about 10 years ago, the transition was just then happening to move from paper, markers, inks to working digitally in 2D technologies.
So they would sketch either by hand or on Illustrator, a flat sketch that only kind of had 2 to 3 views and didn't have a lot of relation to the garment itself.
So at Adidas, we have a digital transformation happening.
Right now, all of designers work out of Adobe products.
Adobe is a company that we look to both aspirationally and as a partner who can create the future with us.
Adidas and Adobe are working together, exploring the frontier of new workflows for 3D. What we're doing is building out tools that a typical designer can work with to make their workflows more productive, to make their teams more efficient, which ultimately makes the teams more creative.
In the past, we've only shown our designs on CADs and 2D and Illustrator, and it really didn't do the concepts justice. All the thought process that went into it wasn't really, I guess, shown in the best way.
In collaboration with Adobe, we brought a basketball project where we needed to make key decisions around team uniforms.
As you can imagine, these players are 7 feet tall. It's hard to visualize what clothing looks like looking at those outfits, uniforms on a screen. But in 3D, using Adobe Dimension, we can show what those uniforms will look like draped over a human character.
We work with a multitude of tools to the goal of making it palatable for a lot of designers.
We've scanned athletes to get a 3D representational object of them. These will match exactly what our 3D model looks like in Dimension. So like here we have that actually mapped over our person.
And what's really exciting today is we're launching an integration with Adobe Experience Manager that allows a Dimension file to be published to a web experience or an AR experience or a VR experience. Having a single platform applied from design all the way through to marketing is really the opportunity here.
Being able to get into a VR environment, we could put our design leads, we could put our GM of basketball in a VR headset and have them walk around the model and make decisions on the spot.
What's really exciting with Dimension is we built a tool where a typical visual designer working in Photoshop or Illustrator or After Effects can start bringing 3D into their workflows.
It doesn't take a ton of hours of learning or reading textbooks. You can pick things up very quickly.
Can give them a quick plug-in to Illustrator, a quick plug-in to Photoshop, have their workflow be streamlined to the nth degree.
We're so comfortable in using Adobe products. It's what we know and what we love. Now that Adobe is making a concerted effort to bring a 3D software into our realm, we can easily pick up and adapt it and bring it into our workflow.
Up until now, 3D has really been the purview of experienced computer graphics professionals, and we see a tremendous opportunity expanding that base to all designers. That's really the potential of Adobe Dimension.
With the essential click of a button, give you a VR experience, give you an AR experience, give you a high-resolution render in such a simple way that is still in designer language.
Adobe is figuring out how to use 3D in ways that will inevitably change the future, and we're getting to define what that is right now.